Catastrophe. Stories and Lessons from the Halifax Explosion. Written by T. Joseph Scanlon and edited by Roger Sarty. Narrated by Braden Wright. Preface. T. Joseph Scanlon, Ottawa, 2007. On the morning of September 11, 2001, two hijacked aircraft smashed into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. First one, then the other tower collapsed. Before that happened, most of the people evacuated the two buildings, not in panic, but for the most part, slowly and efficiently. Even as they were doing so, emergency personnel, some assigned and many not assigned, arrived at the scene. Though an earlier, somewhat similar incident showed the danger and futility of entering a flaming building, New York's fire department sent firefighters up into the building. When communications broke down, many of those men died in the subsequent collapses. Hundreds of other people also responded, including medical personnel from city hospitals and volunteers from as far away as Newfoundland. Because the incident made normal transportation impossible, scores of ferries and other boats began to move people from Lower Manhattan, though this was not part of any plan. The result was the largest evacuation by water since the British Army fled Dunkirk in 1940. Much of this response was predictable. Today it is well known that panic is rare in such incidents, and that people generally perform quite well. It is also well known that organizations do less well, and that over-response by emergency personnel is normal. And it is known that, in times of crisis, emergent organizations take on tasks that were not planned for, just as the New York ferries did on 9/11. The reason this was predictable is that a number of scholars, many of them associated with the Disaster Research Center, DRC, at the University of Delaware, have systematically studied events like 9/11. Those studies have shown there are predictable patterns of behavior in such incidents. Most of this research has been done in the United States since World War II, but there was one major study published many years earlier. It was done by a Canadian Anglican priest, Samuel Henry Prince, and it was a study of Canada's worst catastrophe, the 1917 Halifax explosion. The story of this event has been told many times, not just in Prince's doctoral dissertation for Columbia University, but in novels, nonfiction accounts, and television documentaries.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?